I'm fighting the pollen. I'm fighting the baby daddy. I'm fighting the finances. Girl, I'm fighting the fat that I'm trying to lose. It's enough. It's enough. It's enough.
See me poppin', I'm a blossom. I don't need a Batman to my Robin. I'm official on a Gotti. You can hit a vroom vroom in my Rari. I'm not sorry. No, I'm not sorry.
Because they're older, that it gets easier with trying to get them to go someplace. It doesn't.
I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. But you gonna be sorry.
Y'all, it is 8:30 in the morning, and I am here because I have a really, really busy day. But I got my girl Brittany with me. Hey! She did my hair last time. I showed you guys her last time, and I was like, I'm coming back. I don't know if y'all believe me, but I had such a good experience. But yeah, I got a couple of things to do. I got to go buy the rental property, but girl, I got to look like somebody today, okay? And my mom has already she was like, look at your shoes. I said, what's wrong with them? She was like, you know those selling Sunset girls. That's for TV, right? I was like, oh, I should have brought my tennis shoes. Honey, but we here now. Best friend that got her hair pressed. She don't know how to act. Okay. I don't know how to act. Gigi, are you going to put on your seatbelt?
Yeah, I was just...
Safety first.
I apologize.
I always got the friends, you undercover cops, watching me, telling me to put my seatbelt on. Tell her to put her seatbelt on.
No, you're right. I was, but it was like my mind. But thank you for the reminder.
Yeah. Now we're on our way to the flea market very quickly. Where I got my hair done at, it's called the Blow Dry Bar at St. John's Town Center. And I specifically go to a woman named Brittany. Again, I've said this before. If you use somebody else and your experience was not like mine, I ain't got nothing to do with that, because you should have used Brittany, okay? She's familiar with texture hair, curly hair, all types of textures, okay? I'm just saying, anyway. But friend, girl, I'm salivating because I'm drinking this smoothie. It's the Angel Food smoothie, and I have the audacity to get extra peanut butter inside of it, so it's like a meal on wheels. It's like a peanut butter jelly sandwich without the bread. Okay. Like I said, we're stopping at the flea market. It's the one off of Beach Boulevard. And a bunch of you have asked me, like, where is it located? Off of Beach Boulevard. And I don't know the name of the flea market, but I know it gets thick on Saturday and Sundays. And her name is Donna, where I go and get the sea moss from. My mom lives by the sea moss, right, Gigi?
Yes, I do.
She loves it.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
My mom likes the sour sop and sea moss, and I believe there's ginger in it. The one that I like is the very berry one, just because it just tastes, I don't know, it tastes good. Child, I can eat a whole jar in one sitting. You shouldn't do that just because it's got so many vitamins in it. You don't want to like OD on vitamins, which is like a real thing. Like, too much of a good thing is not a good thing. So I'll get the stall unit that she's actually in so that it won't be difficult for you to find her, because this is not like a small flea market. It's very, very large. You will get lost. You will do a couple of laps. You will get your steps in. So I want you to be able to know where exactly to find her at. She's real cool. She knows a lot about herbs. She's an herbologist. Like, for real. She went to school for it. She has a degree in it. And, like, she knows what she's doing. A whole meal in the name of Jesus. After that, I need to go check on this rental property. The granite is going down today. So excited because it is moving along in the timeline and getting this property ready to go live and getting a renter in there. And I am just excited about it, you guys. This is my first rental property of many more to come. I don't just help you sell your house, or if you're a first-time home buyer, second-time home buyer, I'm not just helping you find a home. If you have a property that you need to rent out, I got you, okay? But I'm in the state of Florida, so just just make sure you're in the state of Florida, friend. Or if you need help finding somebody in your area, I got you, because I know a lot of people everywhere. Okay, so this is her stall and her number if you have any questions. These are the varieties of sea moss that she has. She's not in today. She's out of town, so she has someone working in her place. And then she also sells the dried sea moss that you can just add to water. She says rinse it, and then you want to use alkaline water. So I do have this at home as well. And I'm going to put y'all onto something else, but I don't want y'all to buy it up yet because I need to purchase it myself. So let's see. But the black seed oil, I use this. I also have the dandelion oil. I'm sorry, the golden seal. I have the golden seal. And what else do I have? This stuff is helping my skin tone and clarity, and I also use it under my armpits too. Okay, she makes this stuff herself, and then she also has the oil, which is always sold out. So I think I'm gonna grab me some of the oil to go along with it. But when I tell you I love this stuff, this neem and turmeric facial cleanser, it goes on like a clay mask. It's not sudsy or soapy or anything like that. Be careful if you have like light colored nails, because the turmeric will stain it, and girl, you're gonna be upset with me. But yeah, I love this stuff for the skin, and I like the smell too. It's very earthy and floral at the same time. And this is where all of the mosses are at. They're in a nice sized jar, and yeah, love it, you guys. So come see her. She's not here today, but she'll be here tomorrow. But she's here on typically Saturdays and Sundays. Okay, guys, finally made it to the rental property, and my client is at work today working a double shift, and she had no way of getting here to see the finished product or to see him install everything. So I wanted to make sure that I got here to take pictures, and these are the countertops that were chosen. If you've been watching my videos, then you know that it's been a process of just finding the different things for this particular rental property. I'm so excited about it. Y'all are gonna hear me talk about it a lot more. Okay, right? Yes, we talking about it, girl. Okay, this is work. Okay, but I love the countertops. I really love the countertops, and I love the cabinets too. Everyone is doing white countertops, which is great. It's cool. Everybody's doing white cabinets, which is great. It's cool. But I feel like, per the market, give somebody a little something different. Everybody doesn't like white countertops. Maybe somebody doesn't like gray. I don't know. Cabinets. But hey, it is what it is. So now the next step is choosing the backsplash. Not quite sure what color to go with. What color backsplash do you think will go well and tie in the countertops and the cabinets? I don't know. I really was, I'm not gonna say hesitant about the countertops, but now that they're in, they look good. Like, they look really, really good. What do y'all think? If I could just let my hair down for a moment. I almost gave up on the mom card chats, besties. But then I was like, girl, you are the self-proclaimed president of the Baby Mamas Club. You're the president. And presidents don't give up. I mean, unless you're getting impeached. No, I'm not getting impeached from my position, okay? I'm just saying. I was exhausted. I'm exhausted. I may need a vice president of the Baby Mamas Club. Haven't figured it out. Haven't figured that out yet. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not resigning from my post either, because who got us? Not your baby daddy. But the first quarter of the year is always a little bit tough because I have 4 children whose birthdays are within the first quarter of the year. So I should say specifically it's tough for me. More so not tough, but baby, my pockets are turned inside out. I mean, I'm exhausted, but it's a pleasure. I wake up and it's important for me to say, oh my God, I am the luckiest mom ever. It is a pleasure, it is a blessing to be the mother to these awesome and amazing children, because baby. And now, unfortunately, I have to prepare for the most stressful quarter of the year for me. And I probably shouldn't refer to it as that way. I should probably invoke some positivity in my life, but it is what it is. The kids will be leaving to see the Dark Lord for a good portion of the summer, which should be a bit of relief for me, but it's going to be a little bit more tense. Things have gotten extremely, extremely ugly, and you would think it would be based off of whatever's going on over here with me being the president of the Baby Mamas Club, but nothing to do with me being the president of the Baby Mamas Club. It's just his reaction to one of his children not wanting to go based on needing to prepare for college. And it's just gotten so ugly. At the end of the day, I always, aside from my feelings, do you know what I'm saying, about how he treats me and what he's done to me, they are completely separate from how I influence and teach my kids to love him. Two things can be very true: how a person treats you, and then how you teach them, your children, how to love them. That's why the courts don't care if somebody mollywopped you upside the head. It's got nothing to do with the kids. You see what I'm saying? So, it's just really tense at this moment, because at the end of the day, I'm the villain. I'm okay with being the villain as long as it's not affecting the kids, and this time it's affecting one of my children. Now, I'm not saying that I have this whole gentle parenting mastered, because I don't. Because sometimes I can be a mom from the 90s, and then I have to cycle back and apologize to my kids for my tone, for the choice of words, for how it made them feel. Because at the end of the day, I think we forget that these are human beings that are going to turn out to be people. And as we see now, all these people are expressing how they felt in their childhood. So I'm mindful, not too much to like overdo it, but I'm mindful when wrong is wrong, wrong is wrong. You know what I mean? Like, your kids are kids, and you have to be a little bit delicate with their feelings and teach them how to treat other people. However, I don't feel like I need to instruct or tell a almost 40-year-old man that he needs to apologize for his tact and tone and words to a budding man that you may never be able to take back. And the sooner that you apologize for it, the more impactful that it will be. Now, I shouldn't have to do that, but I'm the custodial parent. It is my job to do the right thing, even when I don't want to do the right thing. So I try to do the right thing, y'all. And basically, in other words, he told me to kiss his ass. I'm surmising it, okay? He didn't tell me to kiss his ass, but that's what I gathered, okay? So when graduation comes around next year, same time this year, and there's no daddy at the graduation, y'all just refer back to this video, because it won't be me that's stopping him from being at a graduation. It will be his budding young man who said, remember what you said to me, sir. Yeah, it gives me a lot more anxiety, just because I feel like if he can treat one child that way and isolate one child, what can he do, with the other kids? There's potential there. It's not even if it's like, hey, it's there. So I'm not feeling too great about it. It's just one of those, fix it Jesus moments for real. For real. But there's nothing that a kid can do to solve it. Like, the adult has to be the adult and just be the adult in the situation. And y'all, it's just one of the moments. But I'm going to advocate for my kids when my kid is right. There are plenty of times where I've stepped in when any of my kids have been disrespectful to him, or that I thought their tone was just all wrong. I'm like, hey, we don't talk to nobody like that. Fix it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you're a reflection of me. So as long as you with me, you don't get to talk to nobody like that, because they're not going to talk to you like that. You got it? You got it. So, like I said, it's just one of those situations where it's real nasty. Now, as the president of the Baby Mamas Club, I know some of you are going to be like, well, girl, I wouldn't send my kids. You can't do that without it being approved by a judge. You cannot do that. You can't change anything until the kid becomes, old enough to make their own decisions, like a teenager, 17, 18. I think 13 in some states, when they become teenagers, they're able to make their own decisions. But even now, let's just say Max was like, I don't want to go. If he was like that, I would still say, hey, go ahead and go, get your time in or whatever. When you become 16, if you're still feeling these ways for the summers, then as long as you're not in danger, nobody's putting their hands on you, nobody's verbally abusing you, it's my job to initiate a positive parenting experience for him. And I really try and do that. I try and be that buffer. I try and be that encourager. But hey, and that's why I try to get him to apologize to his son as well. But can't raise a man, can't Michelle. And I don't think my child did anything wrong except express himself and reiterate his expression in a very monotone. My son's very much like me. If we feel threatened in any way, we're not yelling. We get like real monotone, like just very calm, because you don't want nobody to be able to say, oh, they were loud and ignorant, raising their voice. Nah. So yeah, fix it, Jesus. But girl, I just can't do it no more, because like I said, first quarter was crazy. Second quarter, I already accept the stress that I cannot contain in the second quarter, because here it is. We're going into the second quarter of the year. My face is breaking out. Okay, here, all up in here between, I'm fighting the pollen, I'm fighting the baby daddy, I'm fighting the finances, girl, I'm fighting the fat that I'm trying to lose. It's enough. It's enough. It's enough. It's enough. Okay. So, but I'm not fighting this blowout, baby, that I got done at the blow dry bar. I really like Miss Brittany, because she really listens to me. She don't put a whole lot of products in my hair. And I feel like since I've been going to the blow dry bar, my hair has been getting a lot healthier. Because, baby, one thing about it, I'm going to fry my hair like a piece of chicken with them flat irons.
So I don't need your doubts. I'ma stay 10 toes down. Look how I rose from the ground. And none of these hoes know they can't take it. Poppin', I'm a blossom. I don't need a Batman to my Robin. I'm official on a dotted. You can hit a vroom vroom in my Rari. I'm not sorry. No, I'm not sorry. It's official. I'm a problem. I done made it this far. I'm not sorry.